Thanks for joining us. I'm Robin O'Day. Former South Dakota Senator George McGovern has died today at the age of 90. McGovern was a staunch liberal who served South Dakota in the U.S. Senate and the House for more than 2 decades and who ran unsuccessfully as the Democratic Party nominee for president in 1972, losing to Nixon. McGovern grew up in South Dakota, but in 1997 he purchased a summer home in the Bitterroot Valley with his wife to be close to their daughter in Stevensville. And it was during that time in Montana that McGovern became personal friends with former Montana Congressman Pat Williams. MTN reporter Bertie Riggs sat down with Williams earlier today to discuss McGovern's passing.
That's right, Robin. Williams told me that Montana was our connection, saying he and his wife Carol became family friends with McGovern and his wife Eleanor during their time in the Bitterroot. Williams said McGovern was a kind and generous person and that the world has lost an important humanitarian. He added that all of us can learn from McGovern's legacy.
When we remember George McGovern, we ought to remember that politics can be civil. We can get along. We can enjoy, appreciate, and like our opponents. Even though we disagree with their policies, as humans, we ought to do what George McGovern did. We ought to love them all.
Even with McGovern's most famous rival, Richard Nixon, that sentiment rings true. When Nixon passed away in 1994, his family asked McGovern to sit with them at the funeral. Robin?
Thanks, Bernie. McGovern's family said services will be scheduled in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and in lieu of flowers, the family is requesting donations to Feeding South Dakota. Last